Today we are checking out this fully submersible 1.5 horsepower sump pump from FOTING. Incredibly easy to set up and use, so if you need a portable sump pump, highly recommend this one. I'm going to set it up and demonstrate it, tell you what all the pieces and parts do. The first thing that you'll want to do when setting it up is understand that it does not run dry, so you don't want to plug it in unless it's submerged in water. It's quite lightweight, has a nice ergonomic handle on there, which is what you would attach a rope to if you're going to submerge this down into something like a well or down low into a basement. The hose adapter is easy to connect by just twisting it on, and it fits discharge hoses between 1 and 1.5 inch. I would caution against using a clamp. I would use something that's more of the screw on or more permanent so that you don't have a failure at that connection or you don't have a leak, but that's just me. But for anything temporary, getting that water out is obviously going to be priority number one. All that you're going to do is, with it turned off, fully submerge it into the water. So if you've got a flood in your basement, this is what you're going to drop it into. You're just going to simply drop it into the water. The height at which the float switch will kick on at can be adjusted either by moving the clip on the side of the sump pump or simply adjusting the cord, both of which are easy to do. You want to keep the float switch away from the bottom of the pump before getting started because you don't want that suction to affect the float switch. You also want the float switch to be able to float freely. So while I'm using a pretty constrained or restrained example here, know that it can move freely, and I did make sure of that beforehand. Once you plug it in, if that float switch is in the on position, it will automatically kick on as you're seeing here. You can see that it's very forceful. I'm simply recycling the water into this trash can as an example so that you can see just how forceful it is. But as soon as I remove it from the trash can, you'll see the float switch start to drop down. That's going to turn it back into the off position, and the water is going to be completely empty. So some fun facts about it: it shoots 5,000 gallons per hour. It is shooting at a height of 33 feet. So if you didn't have a discharge hose on it, it would be skyrocketing into the air. It can remove water all the way down to about 1 3/4 inches. But again, you want to make sure that it's not running dry. You can also leave it in a small body of water, and when the float switch kicks on, the pump will also kick on. So as you'll see here with the garden hose, once it reaches a certain level, the float switch kicks on and it starts pushing the water out. So you can use it either way. Again, various uses, whether you're needing it for a potential basement, swimming pool, hot tub, or you just have a well or something that has overflowed and you don't know how to get water out, or a shop vac isn't going to do it. This thing will certainly do the trick. And that's it, folks. If you're in the market for one of these, I do not think you will be disappointed. Give it a shot. Reach out if you have any questions or concerns, and I hope you have a great day.